Welcome back. This is Stud Muffin 1986 with tips and tricks, and today I'm going to be going over how to play with a medium. Now, of course, everybody has their own different ways on how they like to play with different types of tanks, but I'll just go over a few things on what I've learned through my experiences of playing with medium tanks that work best for me anyway. So, first of all, you have to understand the purpose of a medium tank. Medium tanks are meant to spot and flank. Report the enemy position to your allies and close in on them safely using the landscape around you as your protection. Now, there's 3 rules that I like to keep in mind to make sure that I don't break when playing with a medium tank. So the first rule is make sure you're keeping your distance between you and the enemy tanks. This is regardless if it's a medium, destroyer, heavy, and especially at the beginning where you don't know where everyone's at. Utilize that landscape, get to crucial locations fast, like how I did here on this side flank, and be able to just pop up just over, get those shots that you're looking for, report the enemy positions, let your team close in around them, and be able just to take them out. And then you just keep moving up and apply more and more pressure that way. Now, the second rule is to make sure you're always avoiding towns. Now, of course, there's those circumstances when you've basically wiped out the entire enemy team. There might be like one left, and you've got, 3, 4 other players. Go in, just take them out. But in most circumstances, the town is a death trap for mediums. They're not built to be able to side scrape as well as a heavy tank or something that just simply has better armor. You got to keep in mind the strength of a medium is utilizing the landscape, more of like the flanking regions. Here you'll notice that I'm starting to cut and go toward the town, obviously because that's where everyone is, but notice how I'm still being cautious, just peeking over the hill, being able to just spot the enemies, take shots on them, roll back using the landscape to protect myself. And then once I have another shell loaded, just peek right over again and just take those shots, but trying to stay on those outskirts. Now here I'm just simply going right into the town just because it's 4-0 and now it's just a matter of just finishing the enemy off. Now the third rule is utilize your speed. Just kind of like how I did at the beginning, I went and took a crucial position that I would have been able to report enemy position, just barely peek over hill, take some shots, apply a little bit more pressure. And so, just like with all tanks, you got to know what the strengths and weaknesses are of those tanks, maximize its strengths, and try to protect your weaknesses as much as possible. Now, me taking that hit right there was a perfect example of, even when angled as a medium tank in a town setting, it's easier to absorb damage. One of my first times playing with this tank, so maybe thought it would have been a little bit stronger with the spaced armor and all, but overall, good game, good effort by the enemy team, and yeah, hopefully this video was able to help. Thanks for watching another video of Stud Muffin 1986, tips and tricks.